Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to another League of Legends video, sort of. As you see, we're back with a tier list, and it's with Marksman. So this is only coming out so long just because I actually built my new computer, and I'm still trying to figure out settings and all that stuff, because I didn't save any of my settings or anything like that. So I'm just trying to refigure out everything. And same as last time for this video, I'm going to go a bit on the quicker side because there's, a bunch of champions, and let's say I take a minute for each, it will be a long video, and I know people don't want to sit 30 or like however much time it takes. So the quicker it is, the better it is for everyone. And so yes, same criteria. I'm going to mark them on their bullshittery and just how bullshit they are to go versus. I'm gonna do this, so I just click and drag. So as you see here, let me change my mouse setting. Alright. So first one here is Ashe. Personally, I don't think she's that much of a bullshit champion. Yes, she's annoying if you're the jungler because she can spam her Hawkeye, and she has, her ultimate, which is long range, global ultimate, and it's a stun. But I'm gonna put her in D tier just because there are a lot worse champions than her. Next is Caitlyn. I don't really have an opinion on her really. She's probably my most played ADC out of everyone here, and just going versus her, I don't think she's too bullshit, but I think she's the midway, so I am gonna put her in C. Now we're gonna do Corki. Corki here, he's harmless. Like, no one really plays him. He is still somewhat strong in the mid lane, but not much as a marksman. He is one of my favorite go-to mid laners, funny enough. So I'll put him E tier just because I think he's pretty harmless overall compared to everyone here. Draven, you already know where he's going. High S tier. Even just by the players who play him, like either he gets. Okay, so I have to cut theirs because I was dying from coughing. But yeah, Draven S tier. The people who play him, you know how they are. There are certain type of people, and once he's ahead, there's no stopping him. He'll two-shot you. Next up is Ezreal. Personally, I think Ezreal is higher on the bullshit area, between these three. But he's not a Draven level. He is annoying because his Q is a long range, whatever the fuck you want it to be, and he could go AP or AD, and his ultimate is really strong. So I'll put him A tier. Also, I just hate playing with him. I don't know why. If it's just me, I just fucking hate playing with this champion. Next is Graves. Graves is more scary of a jungler than he is ADC. So I'm gonna just put him in the C tier because he's very midway. He could be very strong, but also absolute garbage. He needs, the jungle, I find, just because he needs those close quarter areas, and he needs to be unbothered to really pop off. Next is Jhin. This is another obvious one. Jhin is pretty much the epitome of bullshit ADCs. If there was, I would put him above Draven just because how bad he is. Not bad as in champion's bad as in how fucking bullshit he is. So S tier, this kid get worth 1000 AD. So how is that fair? Where is Riot's logic? Next is Kai'Sa. Oh, I just grabbed him and threw him across the screen. Next is Kai'Sa. I'll put her A tier. I think she's very bullshit. She's really strong. She go AP or AD, and they're both really strong. And I just hate going versus her in general. And I know I had quite a few people who think the same as me. So I'm gonna put her A tier. Kalista, it takes someone good at Kalista to actually, do some harm. But, most people who play Kalista, are pretty trash. Including myself. I don't really like playing ADC that much. And Kalista's not even close to be my go-to. But she is still very, very strong because it's a free smite if she stacks her E passive. If she presses E, stacks her passive. And she could pretty much remove a champion from the game. Also, you kind of, only thing that I would put her lower, but You know, the only one bad thing I think of is that you need someone like competent or with you, like vocally, to decide when to ult and stuff. So I'll put her B tier. Next is Kindred. Kindred, I think of him more of a jungler. I think he's very harmless, because even though he has, you know, his ult that heals everyone, saves everyone, but in the end, I think he is D tier. I don't think he's that strong of an ADC. Okay, Kog'Maw. I think he is strong. If he goes AP, AD, almost no one goes him AD that I know of. Actually, no. I've seen a few, but I've seen more AP recently. So I'm actually gonna put him C tier, yeah, because I think he's overall, like, you know, not, you know, he's very in the middle, I feel, because he could be really strong or he could be the absolute dumpster. Okay, next is the black man himself, Lucian, or however you may say this guy's name. I don't think he's that bad. I'm gonna just straight up put him E tier, just because, yeah, he'd be really strong, but I don't think he's that bullshit. I think he's, you know, somewhat more on the fair side. So that's why he gets, sorry, that's why he gets E tier. Next is Misfortune. I think she's really strong. You know, like, there's multiple ways to build her, and a good position Misfortune could just completely change anything just by pressing R. So with that being said, I'll put her beside Cliss. I'll put her B tier. Okay, this is all. Okay, sorry, this is already looking like the last tier list, where it's, you know, half and then half, and, you know, C tier is the longest. I promise you it won't be like that. And why? Because next up is, whoops, sorry, Misfortune. Because why? Next up is Quinn. This person's, I'm just S tier. They just, not much to be said. She could literally, you know, like two-shot you or do her combo and you're dead. Like, she's really, really strong, and every time I see her, I want to cry a bit on the inside. But you know what? Thank God, not too many people play her. Next is Teemo. You would think Teemo would be S tier, but I'm putting him A tier just because, yeah, he is annoying, but there's a lot of ways to go around him. For example, like, you know, Misfortune presses R, Teemo can't do shit, or Kog'Maw spams his abilities. You know, Teemo's not the worst. Like, he's not the worst, but, you know, like, he's still high up there, so A tier for Teemo. Next is Tristana. This champion has fallen off. I remember, like, when she was peak performing. In that case, she would have been a lot higher here, but I think she is, you know, very, you know, underwhelming. So I'll put her F tier. And you know, obviously she's not bullshit to be against. Like, if I ever see a Tristana, I'm like, oh fuck, it's her. I'm like, you know, this is like something I prefer to do. Next is Twitch. Twitch has invisibility. You cannot counter that. You can only predict that, and that can only go so far. But he is pretty strong. I was thinking C tier, but thinking about it, of his invisibility and how he's like, he's almost like Rengar of an ADC in a way, because he'll sneak up on you, press R, and obliterate you. So I will put him B tier. Varus. He's very annoying just because you build him different ways, and if you do build him full lethality, if he presses Q, you'll feel the hurts. A lot of damage, just all mixes, so he can't move. He has a passive that, like, quote unquote explodes once he stacks it. He's I want to say A tier, but I'm leaning towards more of a B tier for him. I'll put him, I wish he'll be midway, but I'll put him B tier, not A tier. Next, it is Vayne, good old Vayne. Vayne, you know, she is same thing as Twitch, but a lot stronger, I feel, just because she has so much more mobility with her popping out somewhere, going back in the viz, and she could be like trying to like trick you which way she's going. Her passive for Condemn, like, I think she's very a bullshit champion, especially, you know, because it doesn't take too much to start getting off with her. So I'll put her A tier. Next is Xayah. I keep calling, okay, it's a small thing, I keep calling her Zyra, but it's Xayah, so if I ever call her Zyra, you know why. It's just my brain is not doing too well right now. Next is Zaya. She's honestly not too bad. I think she just seems to just kind of like, you know, if I go versus her, I'm not going to freak out or anything. I'm like, you know, this is a preferred lane. Actually, I'll put her, I think, E tier, because thinking about her ult and her stun. If you guys have a different opinion, let me know down below. I would love to know. Anyways, guys, that has been the video. Until next time, peace.